Alright, so in this video we are going to look into perfect square. And in most cases, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. They normally become a perfect square when 4ac minus b square is equals to 0. What we mean by that, we are saying, for example, you are given a question, let's say x square plus 6x plus 9 is equals to 0. We want to check, is it a perfect square? This quadratic equation should give us 0. And we assume here a is 1. Let us say a is equals to 1, b is equals to 6, and c is equals to 9. So in this equation, we say 4 times 1 times c, which is 9, minus b square, which is 6 square, is equals to 0. So when we multiply 9 times 4, we get 36. So 36 times 1 is 36. Minus 36, we get equals to 0. 0 equals to 0. So it means this equation here is a perfect square. So that's how we check if the equation is a perfect square or not. We use 4ac minus b square. If an equation is a perfect square, we have to apply a formula x plus a square. But in this case, this is what we were using when we were factorizing. So now, we'll be saying x plus b over 2a bracket square. This represents a perfect square. It is different from what we were saying that x plus a bracket square represent a perfect form, a perfect square, when we are dealing with the factorization by perfect square. But in this case, we'll be saying x plus b over 2a square. Remember, equals to 0. So the question is, how do we solve quadratic equation by factorization of perfect square given x square plus 6x plus 9 equals to 0? So it's just simple. After proving, like what we have seen here, after proving that this quadratic equation is a perfect square here, since it's a perfect square, we only use this formula here. This formula is what we use. It's very simple. Just say x square plus 6x plus 9 is equals to, instead of writing 0, we are going to write bracket x plus b over 2a bracket square. That's what we write. And b, we know that b is 6, a is equals to 1, c is equals to 9. So if that is the case now, we are going to say x plus b over 2a bracket square is equals to 0, because it's our quadratic equation and the perfect square is represented by that. Then we substitute for the values of b, which is 6 over 2 times 1 bracket square. So here we'll be having x plus 6 over 2 bracket square equals to 0. Then by the end of the day, we'll have x plus 3 bracket square equals to 0. So this is a perfect square of x plus 3, x plus 3. So you find out that x is equals to minus 3 or minus 3. That's the answer by perfect square. So the root is repeated here. Repeated root is minus 3.